Thank you very much, everybody, to join this session. Good morning or good evening. Good evening for Pakistani people and good morning for Connecticut. So thank you all for joining us today. We are very excited to have you here for this insightful session on roofing solutions for severe weather protection. In this webinar, we will cover the essential materials, installation techniques, and maintenance tips that can help protect your home from harsh weather conditions such as storms and floods. So with us, we have Mr. Stephon, an industry leader in roofing based in Connecticut. Stephon is the head of Preferred Roofing, and with over 10 years of experience, he has worked in several significant projects, making him a trusted authority in this field. So, Mr. Stephon, we are looking forward to learning from your experience. Uh, can you please tell us what roofing materials are the most effective in protecting homes from severe weathers like storms and floods? I'm sure with your extensive experience, you have seen firsthand which materials make the biggest difference.
Thank you, Faazla. Thank you for hosting me this morning. I look forward to imparting some of my knowledge to your audience, and hopefully, they will pick up some nuggets from our conversation. So this part of the country that we are in is considered New England. We work pretty much all over New England. We're based here in Connecticut. But in terms of roofing material that is used in this part of the country, we have, quite a few. I have, let me start by saying asphalt shingles, which is probably the most popular and versatile of them all. Those are mostly used on pitch roof, where like the regular homeowner or the commercial building that has a pitch roof. And then we have, actually, let me just go through the list of roofing material that we used before I start to get into into details. So we have the asphalt shingles, metal roofing, slate roofing, wood shake shingles, rubber roof, which comes in EPDM or TPO. We have composite roofing and standing seam metal roofs. And like I said previously, the asphalt shingle is the most versatile of all the shingle products that we use in this part of the country, and it's definitely the most popular. Metal roofing is very good for helping with snow movement. So like with the asphalt shingle, sometimes you have like ice dams and so on. But with the metal roof, it doesn't allow ice damming. It slides right off that metal roof. So, and it also helps much better with energy efficiency. So metal roof is also a good choice for this part of the country. Slate roof, very incredible product. It lasts many lifetimes. It's very good for this temperatures as well. The snowfall, the typical New England weather. Slate roof is very good to handle that kind of weather in this part of the country. Wood shake, still very popular. This is mostly made from red cedar. It's very good for insulation. It helps with the natural look, or if you're looking for like a more custom look on your house, that's when people normally go for wood shake. I still use what I don't consider widely used anymore because it's very costly as well. And then we have the rubber roofs, which is the EPDM and the TPO. Those we mostly use on commercial flat roofs. They're very good for the extreme weather here in Connecticut as well. We have composite roofing, which is, some people want to have that slate look, but I think of all these roof products, slate is the most expensive. So they have the composite slate roof, which gives the same look, except it's significantly more cost effective than going with the natural slate. And the standing seam metal roof, which I mentioned before, it's very good for the snow movements. It also have that nice look. If you're looking for a designer look on your roof, I think the standing steel metal roof would be a very good product, and it lasts lifetimes. Each of these material has their pros and cons, so it's important to consider factor like your budget, the specific weather challenge in the area, and overall look you want on your property. Consult with somebody like myself, a roofing professional, can definitely help you to make the best choice. I'm not hearing you.
Sorry. So thank you so much for sharing that valuable insight. It's clear that selecting the right materials make all the difference in protecting homes. So let's move on to our real world scenario. Can you please share any real life examples where the right roofing solutions saved homes from storm damage? Your insight from actual project will help our audience understand the practical impact of these choices.
Yeah. So like I follow the roofing trends around the country, and one of the things I will tell you based off just getting information. I know the metal roof, it's very, very, very good in Florida. So a lot of times when you have shingle roof in those high wind hurricane area, the shingles will blow off, but the metal roof will stand the test of time, and they're not affected easily by the hurricanes. And then places like Texas, where they get very heavy snowstorms, they have a special shingle that is designed for that part of the country. It's called impact resistant shingles. So what this does is prevent those big hailstorms from making the way through your roof. So it's not as impact. It doesn't have the impact like it used to have before they designed these shingles. First time once a hailstorm would hit place like Texas, then you have the many insurance claim, but it's not that prevalent anymore because they have designed the shingle to be more resistant against these big hailstorms. Places like let me go back to Florida, or even we can even use Connecticut here because we've gotten a couple of hurricanes where you properly brace the end of your roof to prevent the heavy wind from damaging the whole roof structure. It's also very impactful. And one thing that has come around since, let me say, since the 90s is that doing a secondary barrier underneath the roof shingles. So when you get heavy rain, there is no water backing up into yours like it used to before they came up with this. It's called ice and water shield. It's a secondary barrier that you put underneath the roof shingles to further prevent any water intrusion. And these are examples of the importance of choosing the right roofing material. If there's any specific challenge in the area, then we have to consider all of that before we finalize the design of this roof.
That's a powerful example, and I'm sure our audience appreciates hearing how these roofing solutions have a real impact. Now, I would like to touch on the importance of installation. So, Mr. Stephon, can I ask how does proper installation improve the durability of a roof during extreme weather? I know you place a lot of emphasis on quality workmanship. So, why is it so critical?
All right. So there are a couple of very important factors when considering doing your roof or replacing your roof. The structural integrity, we want to prevent water infiltration. We want to enhance wind resistance, improve thermal performance, extend lifespan of material, ensure manufacturer's warranty. And I'll go through these one by one. They ensure the structural integrity. Correct installation ensures that all components of the roof are securely fastened and properly aligned. This prevents weak points that could fail under stress from high winds, heavy snow, or ice. Prevent water infiltration. Proper installed roof system include effective sealing and flashing around joints, chimneys, and vents. This prevents water from seeping into the structure, which can cause significant damage during heavy rain and snow melt. Enhance wind resistance. Techniques such as using the right type of number of fasteners and ensuring they are correctly placed can significantly improve the roof's ability to withstand high wind. For example, hurricane-prone areas are often require specific installation methods to meet building codes. Improve the thermal performance. Proper installation of insulation and ventilation systems helps maintain the roof thermal performance. This is important in both hot and cold weather, as it prevents issues like ice dams in winter and excessive heat buildup in summer. Extend lifespan of material. When roofing material are installed correctly, they are less likely to suffer from premature weather tear. This means they can better withstand the elements over time, reducing the need for frequent repairs or replacement. Ensure manufacturer's warranty. Many roofing material warranties are contingent upon proper installation. In the roof, not installed according to manufacturer specification, the warranty may be voided, leaving homeowners responsible for their repairs. So proper installation is about following the guidelines. It often requires skilled professionals who understand the specific requirements of different roofing material and local climate conditions. Investing in quality installation can save homeowners significant cost headaches in the long run.
Excellent point, Mr. Stephon. It's reassuring to know the proper installation plays such a critical role in roof longevity. Speaking of durability, let's talk about maintenance. So, what maintenance tips do you recommend to ensure long-lasting protection from weather damage? Your advice on preventive care will be invaluable for homeowners.
Maintaining the roof is a significant part of making sure the life gets the full lifespan. And some of these maintenance we would strongly recommend is like, you do a regular inspection. It could be, twice a year or once a year, but, I would at least recommend once a year. Clean gutters and downspout to make sure that, there's proper drainage. Trim trees that's hanging over your roof. If there's a need for a repair, take care of it right away before it becomes a bigger issue. Remove debris and leaves, anything that is in your gutters. Clean your gutters. Again, I think I mentioned that before, but it's very important. Any plant that is growing too close to your house, you should probably remove those to help the flow of the water from the gutter. Check as part of the inspection, you should also check the flashing and the sealant, around the chimney, the vents, the skylights, and seal what need to be sealed. Especially when the winter is coming, you should spend some time to make sure that all of these maintenance issues are resolved before the ice and the snow start to melt. And again, if it's a local to Connecticut here, we are here to help in whatever capacity we can to help you with this.
Okay. Thank you so much. Your maintenance advice will definitely help homeowners to take proactive steps to protect their homes. So finally, let's discuss why now is the right time to upgrade. So why should homeowners invest in upgrading their roofs now rather than waiting until after storm damage occurs? I believe this is an important question for those considering long-term savings and safety.
Absolutely. Upgrading your roof before a storm rather than waiting until after it sustained damage has several important benefits. One, it prevents extensive damage, meaning if you are going to wait until you have damage on your roof, which is going to in turn affect the interior of your home as well, then you can deal with things like structural issues, mold growth, your furniture, all the other things that comes along with having, water intrusion will affect you. Um, and as a roofing contractor myself, I can tell you that after a storm, and we go to price these jobs, we understand that there's a huge demand, so our price significantly increased based off the fact that a lot of people is probably going through the same thing like you, and they have to pay more to get the service faster. So so avoid the higher costs. Um, insurance complications. Again, after a storm damage, when you have everybody calling their insurance company to get repairs, just make it harder for you to rely on the insurance company to do the inspection. Then, given that they're so busy, it takes them a week or even months to get back to you. So your roof is going to be open to element. While if you take care of the issue before storms, then you will have none of this issue to deal with. And just the peace of mind, knowing that your roof is solid, you can rest well at night, knowing that you don't have to be worried about, if your roof is gonna be leaking in a storm. And and on the even on the brighter side, a newer roof also increases your home value. And again, I mentioned earlier, but as part of installing a new roof, especially with the green initiative that is being pushed, we also try our best to do some energy efficiency repair as part of the new roof. By upgrading your roof, you can avoid stress, higher costs associated with emergency repairs after storm. It's a proactive step that protects your home and your investment.
That's a compelling argument for making timely investments in roofing. So thank you so much for explaining the long-term benefits. Now let's open the floor to the audience for any questions. Please feel free to drop your questions in the chat and we'll address as many as possible. So there is a question in the chat being asked by Faisal. So he's saying that here in Pakistan, roofs are made of concrete materials. How this roofing solution prevents intense weather like 45 plus degree temperature.
I didn't hear the last part. I know the thing I heard is the roof in Pakistan is made of concrete material.
Yeah, is made of concrete material. So how this roofing solution prevents intense weather like 45 plus? Because in Pakistan, the temperatures are usually high in summer.
Hmm?
So it's usually 45 plus degree temperature.
Okay. That's Celsius.
Yeah, degree Celsius.
Okay. Okay. Um, so just a quick background. Where I'm from Jamaica originally as well, so the
Yeah,
temperatures get really hot there. And I don't. Yeah, our roofing material is not made of concrete though. It's made of steel or shingles, just like what we have here. So I really don't have answer. I've never worked with concrete roofing in this part of the country or in my country. So I've never had experience working with concrete roof.
yeah. So another question by the audience. There are many earthquakes, storms, and tsunamis, like in certain regions of the world, or sometimes in like America. So what roofing do they use to prevent all type of weather conditions and natural disasters? Like what kind of roofing materials can be suitable for that purpose?
So again, for heavy winds, I would strongly recommend go with a metal roof, a standing seam metal roof, or for if it's a flat roof, which is the EPDM or the TPO, which is what we use in this part of the country. You know, those are very good for severe weather. So I would strongly recommend going with like the metal roof or for the flat roof, EPDM or TPO. So it depends on the building.
Okay. Thank you so much for answering the question of the audience. So does anybody else have any question? We have Stephon here, sorry, Everton and Zuhaib, Rana, Faisal, etc. So does anybody else have any question? You can raise your hand or unmute yourself. Feel free to do so. I think that's all for today. I think nobody else have any question. Thank you so much
Okay.
everybody for joining, and thank you all for your thoughtful questions and participation. We encourage you to consider a preferred roofing for your next roofing upgrade, as Stephon and his team bring a wealth of experience to every project. Stephon, thank you so much for sharing your insights today, and thank you to everyone for attending. We hope you found this session valuable.
All right. Thank you, Faazla.
My pleasure. You are all free to leave. Thank you so much. Have a good day.